I just need a rock. Yukon hammer.
At that.
Woohoo! Let's go. Fire it up.
At the time, the reality TV show turned global phenomenon Gold Rush aired in 2010. There was a young character who wasn't quite at the center of attention. Young babyface Parker Schnabel, the grandson of the now late longtime miner John Schnabel, graced the screen, but was more of a supporting role in the first season. The older Parker got, and the longer the show went on, however, his role became more prominent, and he quickly became a fan favorite. Now 13 seasons, and a spin-off of Parker's very own later, Parker Schnabel is no mere supporting character. He's arguably become the face of Gold Rush itself. The 28-year-old has gone through a major character arc over the years in front of an audience of millions. He's not only lived a bold, adventurous lifestyle, but has done so with charm and apparent ease. It should be said too that Parker has nothing to worry about when it comes to financial security. Through savvy business decisions related to his family's gold mine, as well as how well he's embraced the reality TV lifestyle, the gold seeker has managed to amass great wealth and stability. He travels around the world seeking out riches and lives his life to the fullest. His social media page is filled with hunting excursions, motorcycles, snowmobiles, and adventures with friends in the great outdoors. But how did he get here? How is it that Parker has managed to capture the hearts of viewers everywhere and become so successful? Well, let's unearth how it all began.
It's nice to finally be on some ground and be finding some gold and have a good crew. A lot's gone into this, and it's really cool to see it working out. And that's hopefully a sign of what's to come.
The origins of Parker. Parker Schnabel was born in 1994 in the picturesque town of Haines, Alaska. He first learned the mining ropes when he was 5 years old, under the watchful eye of his grandfather, John, who he would go on to star in Gold Rush with just a decade or so later. In season 1 of the Discovery series, Todd Hoffman and his eager but inexperienced crew of miners came to Porcupine, Alaska to mine for gold. Parker and his grandfather helped the team learn the ins and outs, often saving them from blunders and disasters. Parker's earnest boyish charm didn't undo the fact that at 16 years old, he had more mining experience than all of the new crew combined. It was clear that Parker wasn't born to sit on the sidelines, but to guide, a sign of things to come down the road. Parker's growth. Over the years, Gold Rush grew, and so did Parker. He quickly grew into a dashing young miner, which surely couldn't have harmed the series' ratings. Thanks to his success as a fan favorite, Parker eventually received his own spin-off in 2018, Gold Rush: Parker's Trail. The series has featured him as he travels the world to Guyana, Papua New Guinea, Australia, and in the newest season, New Zealand. Parker continues his quest to find gold, and fans have proven that they're willing to follow along and watch him anywhere he goes. Parker's net worth. Appearances in the Gold Rush main series and his own spin-off have proven to be quite lucrative for the now veteran miner. Parker Schnabel's net worth, as of 2022, is estimated to be around $8 million, nothing to sneeze at. Parker was born into a business that would have oriented his mindset naturally towards success from a very young age. Having learned the craft of mining from his grandfather at the age of 5, supposedly operating heavy machinery before his feet could even reach the pedals, Parker grew up with a go-getter attitude. He would have been taught to literally dig down into the earth and earn his financial success, a mindset that has paid off in spades. Striking out. When John Schnabel eventually stepped down from Big Nugget, the family's mining company, his grandson was prepared to take the reins. Overseeing miners over twice his age, Parker stepped into his own as a leader and a businessman, confident and smart. Tapping into the college fund he never used for education beyond high school, he decided to strike out on his own, away from his home territory to seek undiscovered fortunes in the Yukon Territory. In his first year, he mined an astonishing 1,029 ounces of gold, which has a market value today of almost $2 million. It was clear that Parker had the ability to make it on his own and was continuing to grow in his own right. By the time he was 24 years old, he had mined over $13 million. His determination was clearly outpacing his age, and the world was taking note. The leading man. Not only has Parker Schnabel proven he is the main character of his own story, but he's also shown that he can be quite the leading man. Fans have loved watching him on screen with rumoured or actual paramours, despite Parker being notoriously shy about any sort of on-camera affection. His shyness has likely only further captivated audiences and their interest in who he might be romantically linked with. Parker's success in life has allowed him to cross paths with some intriguing women who are successful in their own right. In 2016, Season 7 of Gold Rush introduced fans to veterinary nurse Ashley Yule. She appeared on the docu-series after she and Parker had met in Australia, where things down under had apparently gone very well. After they realised they had a connection, Parker invited Ashley to mine for the summer with him in Alaska. In a 2017 Maxim interview, Parker shared, "I don't think she gets quite enough credit for how well the summer went. She's great to be around, she's great for me, and she's just a really cool chick." Parker was also protective of their relationship, further cementing him as a man of dignity and respect. In one episode, the crew went so far as to pressure the two to kiss on camera in what was dubbed the Big Kiss Competition. Whatever crew member could get the couple to share a moment of intimacy on screen would score a bottle of whiskey. If anyone knows the value of things though, it's Parker, and he refused to let anyone cash in on something so private. Sadly, as the great Robert Frost once said, nothing gold can stay, and after Season 8 of Gold Rush, Ashley Yule was nowhere to be seen. As successful as our season was, there was for me personally one pretty big failure. Ashley and I broke up. I just never made the relationship a priority. I didn't make her a priority, and honestly, she deserves a lot better than that, he admitted during Season 8's episode, Win Big or Die Trying. Back down under. A major perk of Parker's adventurous life is the ability to travel around the world, and travel he has. During the 4th season of Parker's Trail, shot in 2020, the young miner jetted down to Australia to seek out more gold. This time around, he teamed up with 24-year-old gold miner and model Tyler Mahoney. The 24-year-old miner is the star of Discovery's Aussie Gold Hunters and has also appeared on Gold Rush: The Dirt. Clearly, the world wants gold mining content, and the Discovery Channel is more than happy to oblige. The 20-somethings had much in common. They were both passionate about gold mining, they looked good on camera together, and their on-camera chemistry worked. Viewers were hoping for a romance, but sadly the two never confirmed a relationship. While it's possible something happened behind the scenes between them, given how private Parker is, viewers will just have to accept that they'll never really know. Tyler herself even went so far as to clear rumours up during a Q&A following their time filming together. This is the only Parker question I'm going to answer because I've been inundated with this. Me and Parker have a very good relationship. We get on very well. We chat regularly. Work-wise, hopefully we do have a work relationship in the future, but right now there's a global pandemic. Tyler also went on to post a cryptic photo of her cuddling up to a handsome bloke named Jake Bennett on Instagram in October of 2021. Clearly, she and Parker had moved on. Onward and upward. Parker is living proof that hard work, determination, and diligence is a road to success. Over the course of his young life so far, he's retrieved millions of dollars in gold from the ground, and with his success in mining and starring in and even becoming a producer of reality TV shows, he's gained a net worth of almost $10 million. Some might assume that Parker lives in a large mansion, and rumors did swell for a short time that he purchased a $1 million home in Alaska. However, he quickly squashed those rumors. "We're buying new equipment to improve our operation," he shared. "I don't own a boat or any fancy cars or a fancy house. I have a big expensive sandbox instead." Luxury to Parker is continuing to film, traveling the world in search of gold, and succeeding in his business. By that definition, Parker is truly living a life of luxury.